Hey everybody. So I have a case of somebody that found out she was an NPE and had no idea and changed her complete identity of who she thought she was. Welcome back to Client Stories with Amy. So she grew up in a Jewish family. She was hardcore Jewish. She loved her religion. She loved where she came from. She loved the history behind it and all of her family line. So her cousin had did an ancestry DNA test, and she was like, I don't want to do one of those. Why would I want to do one of those? And then she saw how the ethnicity and things were broken up, which in her cousin's case, it wasn't really broken up very much. I think it said that she was like 99% Ashkenazi Jewish. So it wasn't broken up so much, but she liked seeing that percentage, and they're trying to figure out who was more Jewish than the other, in a sense. They made it a contest. So 3 more cousins bought the test, and so they were trying to wait to see what everybody's numbers were going to be so they could see who was more Jewish than the other. And so far, that one first cousin who tested at 99%, she was winning. And so they're like, oh, I'm 100%. There's no way you're more than me. I'm 100%. You're 99. I have to be 100. So they made a joke about it. So surprises and questions and concerns and WTF all had happened when our client's DNA test came back, because she came back at 44% Ashkenazi Jewish and a whole slew of other things from Europe. And so she's like, wait a minute, what is this? Why am I at 48% and you're at 99 and this person's at 100 and this person's at 97? Why am I at 48? What is going on? There's something wrong here. So she was like, Mom, like, I don't get this. Like, we're Jewish. We know our family line. Like, what is going on here? And then she realized, like, oh my God, Dad's not my dad, or my mom's not my mom. What is going on here? She realized that it was actually the dad wasn't her dad when she wasn't matching any of those cousins who took that test. She didn't have them on their match list, but she could see them with each other. When she's looking at her cousins' matches, they could see where they're all connecting to each other, but she was the only one left out. So she was heartbroken and devastated, and she just couldn't wrap her head around it. Mom, of course, wasn't helping. Mom just said that they were games, they were fake, they weren't accurate, they just spit out these numbers. It's just not a real thing. I don't know why you would sit there and be worried about it. It's just not accurate. So, of course, our client is upset and trying to figure out how to figure out the rest of her, who she is. And she grew up thinking she was all Jewish, and now she's only 48% Jewish, and she is devastated. Like, her heart is in her stomach. She feels like her whole life's a lie. She doesn't know the rest of who she is. She has all of these questions, and so we take her case. We screen her. We reassure her that it's okay. You're not alone. There's so many other people that are in the same situation as you. And even though your number just says you're 48% Jewish, you are Jewish at heart, Miss Pham. You are Jewish. That is your religion. That is who you are. Nothing on this piece of, on this page is going to tell you anything different. That number is not going to tell you any different. You know who you are. You're just missing a little piece of it, but we'll figure that out for you. But you're still Jewish. Like, don't even fret. So we ended up getting everything together and getting everything sorted in her matches, getting those matches into the tree, trying to figure out who her biological father is. And her case was pretty quick. It was a good case. She didn't have a lot of high matches, but she had enough good matches at 100 centimorgans, 110 centimorgans that were able to tie together to the grandparent line to confirm everything. There were 2 boys in this grandparent line. So one of those 2 boys was her biological parent. We didn't know which one. We still don't know which one. But we gave her some contact information, said one of these gentlemen could be your biological father. They're only 2 years apart in age, so literally it could be either one of them. They're both from the same area of where you're at now, where your parents have always lived. So it's 50-50 between these 2. We gave her some contact information, and she's still deliberating whether she wants to reach out or not, and that's okay. Her mom and her birth certificate father, they have no clue that she has found the name of her suspected biological father or that she has contact information. And her client has chosen not to reach out yet. She doesn't feel like she's strong enough to reach out and make that connection yet. But she says, maybe one day I will. But I'm at peace knowing I have this information and I know the truth. But that's it for today, and I'll see you guys later. Bye, everybody.